Hey everyone! In today's video, I want to share with you a behind the scenes into how we film these tutorial videos and also give you a little office tour as well and show you all the things like what cameras we use, what lighting we use, and how we use this space to film these videos. So jumping straight into it, we use the Sony A7s Mark II to film these tutorial videos as well as the majority of the videos on my channel. And for the lens, we use the Sigma 18-35mm f1.8. And then to keep things quick and easy, we use the Aperture DEC, which is an electronic variable ND filter, which is built into an adapter. So this lets us use our Canon mount Sigma lens on our Sony body. So I really want to show you guys what I look at while we're filming. And I'm just gonna film some shots on the Sony A7 Mark III. But this is what I look at when I'm filming. This is the rig, and there is, oh, sorry, there is Dan manning the camera. So Dan's got a screen right here, which, what do you use that for?
Keeping jaws in focus and making sure audio is good.
Yeah. And then I've got a screen down here, which I use to be able to see myself, to make sure I'm in the center of the frame. And I also use it to hold out products to show you guys so I know where it is in the frame of the camera. Come here. So here we are in a different angle of our office. So if you're wondering why we never film in different directions, this is why. Our office is really tiny, so we found a section that works and we love what it looks like, so we just continue to use that. So yeah, here is our complete filming rig. If it looks extra, it's because it is. I don't know if you guys know this, but Dan is a professional videographer. He does weddings, he does fashion videography, he does commercial work as well. So he does have a lot of professional gear that he uses for his work. So when we're filming these office tutorials, it's fun for him to use a bunch of different gear, and we may as well use what we have. In saying that, you don't need something this crazy to film these kinds of YouTube videos and things like that. We just use it because we have it. Also, sorry about the lighting in these shots right here. Sometimes backlighting isn't always the best option, but I just wanted to show you like a different view of how we film and where we're filming. So as you can see in this big window behind me, now we're gonna jump into how we light up our videos. Okay, so now we're back here and I wanted to talk to you about the lighting and how we light up these videos. So if you guys have watched my behind the scenes of my fashion shoots, you know that I like to keep things as simple as possible. I shoot with natural light, I don't take any reflectors, I don't use any speed lights, I don't take any extra lights, and I usually like to stick with using one camera body and one prime lens, and that's pretty much it. But when it comes to these videos, we are the complete opposite. So as you saw in the previous shot, to my right hand side is where that window is. So we're getting a lot of natural light coming in this way, and I'm sitting about a meter away from it. And then as I mentioned, our office is quite small, so there isn't too much reflective light coming back in on this side. So instead we decided to go for the Aperture Tri-8 LED block, and this is what is filling in all this light on the other side to balance out with the window light. So this video light is really great because you can control the temperature of the light and the intensity as well, so we can easily match it to whatever the lighting looks like outside. At the moment it is quite sunny today, so we've got the light on quite a white-ish setting, but you can also match it to if it's a cloudy day or something like that as well. And it also comes with a remote, so we can leave it set up because it's really small and unobtrusive, and whenever we're ready to film we can just switch it on, hit record, and we're ready to go. So I want to show you guys a before and after of what it looks like with the light and without the light, and then we'll move on to all the other lights that we've got hidden around the office in the shot. So this is what it looks like without the Tri-8, and this is what it looks like with. So I feel like it fills in a lot of the light on this side of my face and just makes the kind of image pop a little bit more and makes me stand out too. So yeah. So moving on, as I said, we do have a lot of other lights set up. So the first one is this tiny little LED ring light that's right above the lens that I'm looking at while we're filming. This is with the ring light on, and this is what it looks like with it off. So again, we're just doing things to fill in light on my face and make me stand out from the background. The next light that we have is another one from Aperture, and this one up here, again, just adds a little bit more ambient light into the room. And I also have an LED block there hidden behind me for a little bit of backlight as well, again, to make me stand out from the background. And last but not least, we also have our daily lights that we just use at nighttime. So we've got 3 desk lamps behind our computers, and we also have an LED strobe which we change to like fun colors like purple and stuff like that, which again just adds some ambient light to the background of the shot. So our filming style has evolved quite a lot over time. We used to have a giant reflector set up to my left side, and if it was cloudy, we'd also set up an LED block pointed at the reflector to bounce even more light on my face. But because that was so big and we don't have a lot of space to work with, it was really kind of annoying having to take it down and set it up every time we wanted to film. So this way, with the Aperture Tri-8 light and this tripod and our microphone on a stand, we can keep everything set up, so it's so much easier if we feel like filming a video, we can just do that really quickly. And last but not least, we've come to where we film our videos. So welcome to our office. This is our desk. Dan and I work side by side. So Dan is here on the PC side and I'm over there on the Mac side. And this is where we run our businesses. We run our wedding business, my Lightroom preset shop, and our YouTube channel as well. So we do all our editing, video editing, photo editing, emails, client work, all that kind of stuff right here. Good girl. So something I get asked quite a lot is where we got our desk from, and I absolutely love our desk so much. It was actually an old barn door that someone added some iron legs to and turned it into a table. So it's one of a kind, and I love it so much because it's the exact right size for me and Dan to be able to work together, and it also looks really cool. So in between our computers on the table, we have 2 NAS systems which we use to be able to share media in between the 2 of us, because we do a lot of work that involves both video and photo files, so that makes our life super easy. And fun fact, on this table we have combined about 90 terabytes worth of hard drive space. In case you don't know, Dan is a full-time videographer and I'm a full-time photographer, so all our work has to go somewhere. Second fun fact, there is also a double backup of all those hard drives. So yeah, I'll let you do the math on that. So next thing I want to show you is our Polaroid wall, which started out as 2 strings and has turned into this mammoth display of all our Polaroids. And these were taken on a couple of different cameras over the span of quite a few years, and I'm pretty sure there's at least 100 Polaroids up on this wall. And there's many more that we have stored away, so we keep the ones on this wall in rotation every once in a while. And I just wanted to give some honorable mentions to some of my favorite Polaroids here, which are... First one is when I got to visit the Charmed House, and we got to go to a black sand beach on the big island of Hawaii. And then right next to it, when Dan and I got to visit Yosemite in the winter while it was snowing. Joshua Tree on the 4th of July, and our lake cat Sneaky, which is right next to a photo of Evie looking very mischievous. So we took those photos on the Polaroid wall with the Instax Mini 90 and the Lomo Instant as well. The Lomo Instant is very similar to the 90, but it's slightly more wide angle, so it's nice to have a combination of the 2 cameras. And we also have the Instax 210, which takes the larger landscape Instax photos. And up here we have a whole bunch of different film cameras and all the film that we've gotten developed over time and all the film that still needs to be shot. Oh, we also have a Spectra Polaroid camera too. And I also have my first professional DSLR that I got, which is the Canon 5D Mark II, and it has my trusty Canon 50mm 1.4, which is the only lens I owned when I first started doing photography professionally for about a year. But this relic is right up here. Even the Canon logo has even yellowed over time and it's really dusty. Just so you know, this wasn't my very first camera. The first camera I used was my family's point and shoot. And then they helped me get the Pentax K100D, which was my first DSLR, which I believe my sister has at her place with a kit lens on it. And then this was my first like very professional camera. Please let me know in the comments below if you'd like to see a full office tour. There's still so much to this office that we don't really have time to share everything in this video. So yeah, let me know if that's something you guys want to see from me. So that is pretty much how we film our tutorial videos here in the office. I thought it would be fun to do something a little bit different and talk to you guys about our lighting setup, since I can't really do that with my on-location photo shoots. But if you have any questions about it all, please leave them down in the comments below. Both Dan and I will be there to answer anything you might want to know. And also, if you want to check out the aperture lights and the aperture ND filter, I'll leave that all linked down in the description. But otherwise, thank you so much for watching. I upload new videos every Wednesday and Saturday, so I'll see you guys all next time. Bye!